Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Sometimes we should just have real sit down conversations. Real sit down conversations to understand that the choices that we make, it affects us. And what I mean by that, which you could say, yeah, I know that. But there are times when we make excuses for choosing the wrong choice. God is not going to accept, and that's if you believe, God is not going to accept our excuses. I hear a lot about, well, my mom wasn't there or my dad wasn't there. And I understand that. And at some point in life, we began to see with our own vision, with our own eyes, because, you know, that's just God. That's just how God does things. He opened our eyes to certain things. And once he does that, once he opens our eyes to whether we've been misled or whether, we picked up habits and things that other people perhaps persuaded us to, or like I said, having a parent who was absent, mother, father. But once our eyes become open to that, we're able to look out into this big, big world, and we're able to choose for ourselves whether we want to follow the good path or the bad path. Accountability is real. That is something that I know I learned at a very young age, at 6 or 7, being able to take on responsibilities that would affect my life. That is what is missing. But even for a babe to understand, we are able to see and we're able to choose, because we can no longer hold others accountable for our actions. God isn't going to accept that. So it must start here. Be encouraged. Watch as well as pray. And let's press on in the Lord.